The long wait is over, folks. You guys can come back to your TV screens and your computer monitors just like it's Christmas morning.
Well, at least once every couple of weeks.
Actually, I preferred if we called it a fortnight. I mean, it just sounds a lot better, and we shall put on a show every fortnight for you guys.
Thanks for joining us for the first show of the semester.
Volleyball and soccer have sadly passed once again.
But the memories will last forever. I just hope that the spring sports can flourish as well as the fall sports did.
Yes, and with basketball season underway, we are eagerly anticipating the start of baseball and softball as well. And since it's been a while, let's just throw you guys right into the mix.
Show us some scoreboards.
And with that, I'm ready for some world sports. Let's get this fortnight going on the right foot.
NCAA football goes through coaching changes every year, but this season seemed to have some bigger headlines than usual.
Jim Harbaugh made the first big splash after he led Stanford to a bowl victory and an 11-1 season record.
He chose to turn the Cardinals and next year's Heisman hopeful into a memory that he could look back on.
He jumped ship and he's heading to San Francisco to coach the 49ers.
We wish him the best of luck, even though he probably had more talent on his old team.
Yeah. Les Miles was the next coach in the news.
He was in talks about taking over Michigan's football program, but ended up signing an extension with the LSU Tigers.
And to everyone's surprise, Cam Newton did not reach an extension with Auburn University and will instead try his luck in the pro game next year.
Whoa, now Lee, that seems very inappropriate, especially to say on the air.
All right. I'm sorry. I said let's get this fortnight going off on the right foot. I apologize. What I should have said is Cam Newton's father could not reach an extension with Auburn.
Much better.
Yes. Which brings us to our latest installment in the show, Question of the Fortnight.
The fortnight question is, how much do you think it would have cost Auburn to secure a second straight BCS National Championship?
And remember, they are now competing with NFL teams and they have deep, deep pockets. And that was the question of the fortnight.
That went well. I think it could become a staple.
Man, I really hope so. But let's take you guys in the NBA news now.
Things are not well in Denver for the Nuggets and Carmelo Anthony. It appears that they are going to go their separate ways by mid-season trade or by leaving as a free agent in the offseason.
Recently, he fielded questions on whether his wife of less than a year was influencing his decision to go to her hometown of New York.
Melo responded with, "She has nothing to do with my career. It's my choice."
Oh, Melo, if I have learned anything from my parents, it's that she is most definitely influencing your decision, and you are going to eat those words. You need to have flowers delivered to her, maybe take her out to a nice dinner. Start sucking up now. I want to come back to this question 10 years into marriage and see if he says the same thing. Oh, I love you, Mom.
And Melo's friend LeBron also is in the news a lot recently after he tweeted about karma and God sees everything, referencing the Cavs getting blown out by the Lakers.
Which he later backed away from, saying that it was posted on his Twitter account by someone else and not him. Sure.
Right.
So let me see, Bron. You want to accept your role as the villain, but you really don't want to because you backpedal after everything you do that upsets people, which is pretty much everything you do. And after mentioning God sees everything, you hurt your ankle. He really does see everything.
And before Lee goes on another LeBron rant,
I'm close.
Let's take you guys into the world of the NFL.
The Indianapolis Colts lost to the New York Jets in the first round of the playoffs, which I would love to talk about in great detail, but I can't. See, somebody was lost that day, and it's been on my mind ever since. Did Reggie Wayne ever get off Revis Island?
Wayne had one catch for exactly 1 yard in that game and has not been seen since.
And it's not every day that the two teams from the previous Super Bowl are eliminated that early in the playoffs. I wonder what their quarterbacks would say to each other.
I'm sure we could figure it out, and if we thought about it hard enough, we could come up with something.
All right, I got it. For this, our very talented Josh Hullett will be playing the part of Drew Brees, while I take on the role of a lifetime as Peyton Manning.
Hey Peyton, looks like we have an early vacation. What are you up to?
Well, gosh darn, I'm going to Revis Island to try to find my top receiver. He never came back.
Oh, can I go with you?
You lost a receiver there too?
No, I lost to the Seahawks.
Wow, you might just want to stay on the island once you get there, man. Whew, what an amazing performance. We should have tried out for Treasure Island this semester.
And those tickets are on sale at the bookstore for $5.
And the show will run on February 10th, 11th, and 12th. But what kind of sports show would we be if there wasn't a Super Bowl pick? What's your pick for this game, Josh?
Lee, I'm going to go with the Packers.
As much as it kills me to, I'm going with the Packers too, and Jason's bringing in his pick right now.
The Redskins. Really? I'm not reading these cue cards anymore. Unfortunately, the Pittsburgh Steelers will win the Super Bowl.
All right. Packers 2-1 in the studio. We're just going to say that we all chose the Packers.
Okay, now let's jump into the world of professional baseball.
Cliff Lee became a national hero, at least to me, when he made his decision to spurn the Yankees and sign with his former team, the Philadelphia Phillies.
Word is still out if his contract will match that of Milligan alum Mike Gallo.
The Tampa Bay Rays also made some moves by signing not one, but 2 former Red Sox players.
Johnny Damon and Manny Ramirez will be calling Tampa Bay their home next season.
No word yet if the Rays were able to sign Curt Schilling out of retirement to complete their attempt to reassemble the rosters of the 2004 and 2007 World Series champions Red Sox.
Which we now have dubbed them as the Ray Sox.
Ooh, that's good. I like that. That's good wordplay.
Thank you.
With that, I think it's time for everyone's favorite part of the show. And no, it's not the end, not quite yet. We have a hockey update with the Capitals' #1 fan, Stampede sports analyst, Jason Boyce.
Take it away, Jason.
So far, this NHL season has been very interesting, with the exception of Sidney the Pansy Crosby leading the league in most categories, but we know that is not going to last. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? I get my one segment. You got all these segments. You don't got enough time already? You bring me out here. You ask me all these favors. You ask me to do all these things. That's it. I'm done with it. I'll finish.
All right. And that was totally worth it.
Now, if anyone has any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to contact us at theonlyshowthatmatters@yahoo.com or search Stampede Sports on Facebook and become a fan of our page.
Also, look for the shows on YouTube. Just search Stampede Sports.
I guess that pretty much wraps the show up.
Yeah, and not a second too late, because I am drawing a complete blank on how we end this thing. How do we end the show?
Well, we say goodbye, thanks for watching, and then we talk aimlessly about nothing as they switch the camera and the music fades in.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see you guys next fortnight.
By the way, we said Fortnite 7 times this show.
And we can do better. See you guys next fortnight.
See you later.